Welcome to DCA Adventure. I am Jay, back again with the cryptocurrency market update. If you guys love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky. You guys know the whole spiel. Trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, PancakeSwap. A little bit of everywhere, you guys. So, pick and choose whatever you're most comfortable with. Obviously, the bigger names are probably the most safest place to go, but links for those will be in the description. Use those links. You guys will get some deposit bonuses and all kinds of other cool stuff. If you're looking for any cool trading tools, trading signals, want to shoot the shit about different assets, definitely join the DCA Patreon group. Join my tier, Trading with the View. By doing so, you're going to get access to tools like this DCA Power Tool and the Oscillator. You're going to get access to locked channels, private channels inside the Discord room, which is pretty cool. You guys know when I'm trading, what I'm trading, and why I'm trading. So good deal in there as well. And crypto merch, looking for some sweet swag, go on over to DogeLord Apparel, DogeLord Coffee. DogeLordCoffee.com. What up, Jason, Osborne, Crypto Nico, Ninja Grasshopper, long time no see, buddy. What up, Mikkel? How you guys doing? So what is up with the crypto market? You guys think we're still going down? Think Bitcoin's going to 10K again? I definitely see some bearish signs in the charts for sure. We're going to jump over to CoinGecko first. Check out what the overall crypto market is doing. We got Bitcoin is down 0.3% for the week, coming in at $20,000. Got Ethereum up 4%. Sorry, I said down. We're actually at 0.3 in the green for Bitcoin. My bad, guys. Ethereum is up 4% for the week, coming in at $1,093. BNB up 1.8%, right around $218. So I mean, we got some greens for the weeklies. 24 hour to the hour, we're looking pretty red and looking bearish. Definitely scalp trading, leverage trading, a lot more here in the bear market cycle, guys. I love trading bear markets. I think it's way easier to make money. That's when I do most of my trading. I did a long on Dogecoin, so that did play out pretty good, up 10.7% for the week on Doge. I did that over on PancakeSwap Perpetual. If you're in the States, telling you but not telling you, use a VPN, go over there on PancakeSwap, click over on the perpetual trading page. You can jump on over there and you can trade all kinds of different contracts. What's really sweet is the multi-asset, so you can be holding cake and run along in Dogecoin, Polkadot, DAI, whatever they offer. So like a lot of like Phemex, Bybit, you have to be holding said asset to trade said asset or to trade a contract against it. So PancakeSwap is pretty sweet that you can hold whatever and trade whatever. So I do like that feature. That's why I've been trading a lot of leverage over there on PancakeSwap. Way more riskier, guys, when dealing with leverage. So definitely be careful when using leverage. Living the dream, buy the fucking dip, no regrets. That's right. What up, Nemesis? How you doing, brother? Yeah, so you guys can see for the last day to 1 hour we're in the red, but overall for the week, obviously with the big crash, we're bound to see some green, so which is pretty good. And sorry for no video yesterday. I had definitely had my eye worked on again by the eye doctor. Got some more rust in it. And instead of getting my eyeball drilled this time, I just had them, they went in with like 2 little needles and was able to extract the metal. But damn, is it sore. Oh, you know, Bitcoin just doing what I said it would do. That's right. I do believe you said, man, I think this is bottom. We're going to get a nice bounce here. And I'm going to show you guys in the chart. We do have some very good evidence, or maybe not evidence, but very good facts in the chart that says this could definitely be a bottom for Bitcoin. We'll see. We'll take a look at the charts. There's some higher time frame candles that I don't like, that are very strong, very powerful. But on the lower time frames, like let's say the daily, weekly, we're looking all right. Even the monthly isn't looking too bad. Let's jump right over there right now. Take a look. Hang on one second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's jump over to Bitcoin. I got daily chart right here. So you guys can see that we are underneath that 21-day moving average. The last little bit of support here, this is very small support I've been talking about last like 6-7 videos. I said that if we did break this area of support, we would probably stop, zigzag around here for a second as a little breather, then down again. You can see we really didn't hang on there that much. We was there for maybe a few hours, almost a day, then dropped down to the next level. So far our low was right around 17,600-ish. Reset the chart. Alright, so if we jump over to a 6-month Bitcoin chart, you guys can see, take off some of the crayon drawings. Alright, we have the first ever bearish engulfing candle. Still got 22 hours and 50 minutes left in this monthly candle. So not very long at all, guys, not long at all. This is a very powerful fact in the chart that we're seeing right here. This is something that Bitcoin has never done before. And basically what a bearish engulfing candle is, the rules and how it works is the candle before, so this candle here has to be green, the candle here has to be red, and the body has to be bigger than the green candle body, which we are way bigger, right? You don't see this on a 6-month chart at all in the whole history of Bitcoin. This is the only time that this has happened, where we had a green and then an engulfing where the body completely overtakes the green candle. I told you guys about bearish engulfing probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. We talked about it on a monthly chart. But definitely keep an eye on this, you guys. What this means, a bearish engulfing candle, usually means a trend, a reversal in trend. It means lower prices. And you definitely can see that we are at a small little pump here. Boom, this could definitely be bad. It could be bad. And this area right here that we're looking at current is for as far as support, and we've been talking about this area quite a lot. Got one there. And then the next major is right down here, 13,000-ish. So if we break this area right here, and it starts right around the 17,300 area, if we break and close underneath this, we're probably going to see it drop even farther down to the bottom of the box. The bottom of the box is going to be right around 44,000, yeah, no, 4,000, that'd be freaking crazy. The bottom of that box is 4,600. If I'm reading that correctly, 4,500. So could you imagine that? Oh, it's 42,000. See, I can't see out of my right eye. It's awful. Lowest level is 235 on that one and 1,275 at the top of that one. This is on a 6-month chart, so I mean this is the whole history of Bitcoin right here, and just these, you know, 1, 2, 3, not very many candles. So it does look a lot like, holy shit, the bottom of that box is at 3,900 to 4,500, but yes, it is. If we do close under that 21 moving average on a 6-month chart, that's right around $20,000. That's the top of the 2018 bull run. So we'll see. Are you right, Nem? What's this bearish engulfing candle going to do? I think it spells disaster. I think if we break this top box, definitely could come all the way down to the 92.70 at the top of the 21. What was my call? I think my call was 9,800 on Bitcoin was my like absolute low. So 92, that's about 96 is at the top of that line. So that's pretty close. I'm pretty close. But if we flip down onto like a daily, we'll reset the chart. I'll go to the monthly. So there's what they call a golden zone, and when you want to know where the golden zone is on Bitcoin, you look on a monthly chart. The golden zone is anytime price action is trading underneath the 21-month moving average. Anytime Bitcoin trades under this 21-month moving average, you're supposed to be buying. This is when Bitcoin is technically in its golden zone. So let's remove the drawings, and you can see that it has not dipped below the 21-month very often. Back here in 2014, it dipped below. 2018, dipped below. 2020, COVID. This is where COVID happened. Dipped below. And here we are again. How big is the golden zone, or how long is this going to last? How long are we going to trade in it? Who knows? Who knows? One thing that you want to note here, though, about the golden zone is that if you look back at 2014, you look back at 2018, looking at the 50-month moving average, we used it and we respected it as support. We bounced off of it every time. What you'll notice where we are at on current price action with Bitcoin is that we are under the 50-month moving average, and we're about to close in the next 22 hours, 45 minutes on this monthly candle, which is also the closing of the 6-month candle. All right, so closing under the 50-month moving average is going to be bad. Closing under the 50-month moving average, it is now resistance. It is now verified, respected resistance, and that resistance is putting us underneath the 2018 bull run. So the next level, guys, is 13,600. It's right here at the top of this candle, and some wicks. So be looking for that area. And like I said, my worst case call was 9,800. So if we draw a box from 13 to 98 ish, looks a lot easier to, you can see that way easier on a monthly than I showed you on the 6 month. The 6 month, it looked very small. But looking back at the golden zone theory on Bitcoin, every time we were in this golden zone and you bought Bitcoin, you did very, very good. The last 1, 2, 3 times, right? On average, let's say this, the one back in 2014 lasted for 487 days. The one here lasted 242 days. COVID didn't last long at all. COVID got right back up there, like 31 days. So I don't even know if you'd really want to count this as a golden zone. We was down in it. So who knows? What did we say was this first one? 487 days. So let's measure 487 days to current, where we are now, and see what happens. That's putting us right around September-ish. Not saying that this is going to happen. Not saying this is going to happen at all. That it's going to take 480 some days. I'm just using what we have as far as data to kind of give us a measurement and see. What up, John Germain? Nem says 13K, then rocket. Yep, I definitely think for sure we're going to hit that area. It would not surprise me. But that's the thing, you guys. Nobody knows what Bitcoin's going to do. We can only speculate. The things that I'm telling you are pure speculation. And I'm telling you the levels, the important areas to be watching for. When you need to be trading, when you need to be paying attention to it. You know what to expect. I tell you what to expect if we break support. I tell you what to expect if we break resistance. If we make these certain areas. So, nobody has that crystal ball. Everybody's guessing. I'm trying to give a more educated guess, give you the tools to make a more educated guess. Looking at these golden zones, let's pull up the RSI. I'd like to pull up the RSI and compare the RSI with the golden zone. See what the relative strength index did when we were in the golden zones. Not relative strength. Let's go. Let me take that off. I want stochastics. Oh, let's throw it up there. Yeah, so like when we break that 21-month moving average and we come down into the golden zone, if you take the RSI and you cut it in half, we come down and we hit that line every time, right? And it bottoms out, then we go up. We're in this golden zone, boom, we come down, we hit the line, come up. Did not happen in the COVID crash. That was only a 30-day run there, so I don't really think there was much time for any of this to happen. But here in current, here we are again on the RSI. We're heading down towards this line, so pay attention. It'll probably be, it could probably be around August, on August 22nd, 23rd, before we make it to this line on the stochastic RSI. Just some things to watch and to be keyed in on when looking at Bitcoin, especially when you're zoomed out looking at an overall, what the overall move is going to be. Very important area we're at right now with Bitcoin. This is crazy to see this. Like I said, guys, 22 hours, 40 minutes, and we're really going to start seeing fireworks. We're going to start seeing some moves. A close underneath the 50-month moving average is not good. We'd have to rally up above 35,000 to avoid this. So be ready, guys. It's okay to buy the fucking dip, but dollar cost average again. Buy small chunks all the way down. Nemesis is looking for that 13K area. Would probably go down there, and if we do go down there, definitely suspect a decent bounce. I mean, that's a pretty good floor on Bitcoin around that area. I mean, he's looking right around the top of this box is where he's looking, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches through there. So it's very possible we come down, wick down, and bounce off there, we consolidate, make support, and then we take off, right? I just want you guys to be aware, though, that if that doesn't happen and we keep going and we break this box of support, we're gonna see the lower end of the 9,000s. If 9,000s break, then you're gonna see the lower ends of 6,000, 7,000. If 7,000 breaks, then holy crap, everything's gonna go haywire. You're gonna see so much panic selling. Definitely gonna see 3,000 again. The levels are there. The facts in the chart are there. It wasn't popular when I told you guys Bitcoin was gonna go back to 20K. Everybody thought I was crazy. Yeah, right. Boom, we went all the way down to $17,000. So I mean, it's definitely possible. We have good. It's good having YouTube videos, right? Because you got me recorded saying it millions of times. What do you mean trigger orders, Nem? Like, look at the buy walls, like the order books at 13K. Like, I can, hang on here, data window. I know I can pull up some kind of book here, hang on. I don't know if it'll let me jump all the way to 13K. Like if you go on Coinbase Exchange, like Coinbase Pro, you could probably, you know, you can look on their order book and go down. I don't know if it'll let you go down to 13K. Probably get close. I know you can do it on here, but I don't want to pull anything up that's going to dox myself. You know what I mean? What really sucks too is over the counter trades. You know what I mean? Like, you can't see when a big whale, like a big whale that knows what he's doing, he's not buying on Coinbase. He's doing over the counter, and you don't really get to see them. So, could definitely screw you up. I'm gonna go over to Ethereum. Yep, don't dox. Definitely not doxing. Ethereum, same thing with Bitcoin as far as golden zone. Anytime it's under the 21 on the monthly, and we'll look at it. V-shape rejection, these are usually pretty bad. You like to see these on the bottom. When you see a V-shape recovery, you'll hear me say that sometimes. V-shape recovery, they do this exact formation, real tight V, and then they really shit and get. Had some doji candles in here, long-legged doji. But Ethereum, as of right now, is making a floor. It's making support. It's putting down. Let's see here. Draw some lines. I have to go body to body because that's the most touches. Whoops. Definitely hitting buttons on the mouse. So you got a rising wedge. These tend to break to the upside, but watch it. They don't always, you know, no pattern 100% does what it's supposed to do. You wait for the confirmation, right? What's the confirmation? Closing candles outside your pattern. So if you got your pattern drawn correctly, where your resistance is touching as many points of the candles as it can, your support's touching as many points of the candles as it can. Now see how I use candle bodies? I'm using candle bodies on top for my resistance. You don't want to use candle bodies and then wicks. If you're using wicks, use wicks on the top and bottom. If you're using candle bodies, use both of those on top and bottom. You're going to get a more accurate pattern. it's going to make your trade work out a little bit better, right? Definitely, I know what you're looking at now. I actually have in the Discord, for anybody who's interested, definitely join the DCA Discord, link in the description, but I will post some tools I have that you guys can run in your browser as a tab, and what it is an alert, and you can set the alerts up for any kind of asset that you're looking at. You can do it for Bitcoin volume, you can do it for bullish money in, bearish money out. You can set this thing up and tweak it just how you like it. And then it'll do pop-ups, it'll ring, it'll do whatever you want to alert you when something crazy happens. That way if you're trading and you're sitting there but you're doing other shit, you don't want to be watching the chart, you can use this little tool, set it up. Works pretty great. I use it occasionally. I don't use it all the time, but if I'm sitting around the computer for, you know, a few hours, then I'll turn it on. So that way I don't have to just constantly keep jumping back and forth. It makes life easy. Ethereum though, if it can break the level, if it can get above 1200 and it can close above 1200, there's nothing to the left side of it until you get back up into like the 13, almost 1400. So that's a pretty decent scalp move on Ethereum. Real heavy stuff getting back up into the 50-day moving average, right around $1,600. I think it has potential to get back up there. I think, you know, we could definitely see a pop back up there. But don't get excited, guys. I'm currently not looking for longs unless it's like a super easy long setup. Only looking to short the tops of these pumps. So I'm going to let the asset pump, and then I'm going to go on a leverage short sell at the top. And usually I'm going to wait until we test a moving average, right? If I'm wanting to trade easy and do it like once or twice a week, I'm looking on a daily, weekly chart. I'm trading 21 and 50 moving average. If you're scalp trading, you know, jump down on a 4 hour, check your 4 hour out. Your 21 and 50 are kind of accurate on your 4 hour. The crosses, you will see dumps and pumps. So you can kind of use these moving average. I like to go down smaller, go down to a faster one. Use, instead of using a 21 and 50, use like a 9 and 12. I mean, you can change the settings. Anybody that's new in here, definitely get into DCA Discord. Hit me up, Variant 8. I will send you a free tool. The free tool that I'm using right now, this is the DCA moving average script. It prints crosses whenever we have bullish and bearish crossovers on moving averages. So I'll just give this to you for free. Got to have an account for TradingView. But then you will be able to use this. Most important tool I believe that you should have in your tool belt. One of the most important ones you should be using. You know how to trade and you're a little bit more advanced, and even if you're a beginner, definitely can get use out of the oscillator. This is quite a few important indicators all wrapped up in one. So that way when you log into TradingView and you're ready to set your charting up for the day, you don't have to go in and literally set up 50,000 different indicators and go through the settings. You can click on my tool, it'll pop up, everything's there, it's set the same way every time. These also have settings in it, so you can go through any of these settings and change anything that you want to do different. So like if you don't want to see the small buy or sell, you can take those off and see it removes some dots. You can click them back on. Stronger, if you don't want to look at divergences, it'll take divergences off. You can do all kinds of different stuff with it. Change colors, change things to how you like it. So you're only going to get this though if you are in the DCA Patreon group. Shrink her on down. Let's go to a monthly. Ethereum, dang, yep, it's under its 50-month moving average, just like Bitcoin. Now, I do not know what this is looking like on a 6-month chart as far as, okay, yep, so you see here on Ethereum, when it comes to the bullish and bearish engulfing, so for a bearish engulfing to be legitimate, the candle before it has to be green. the red candle body has to be bigger than the green one, has to be able to overtake. This one's almost dead nuts even. Ain't that crazy? But just like Bitcoin, there is no legitimate engulfing, bearish engulfing candles until right now. Again, in this 6-month candle is closing in the next 22 hours, 28 minutes. So be watching, be ready. I'm gonna say it next week's video. I hope you guys listened and had your finger on the trigger and was ready just in case. So what if it doesn't happen? So what if we don't dump? But it's better to be ready, right? Buy back at a lower price. If this thing closes where it's at now, definitely expect to see around $750 Ethereum. That's the first significant area of support looking at a 6-month chart. The next biggest area on the 6-month chart starts right around the 525 down to, being generous, right around 369. So definitely keep your eyes on this, you guys. 22 hours, 27 minutes for the monthly and the 6-month candle. This is for all assets across the board. This candle setup applies to everything. So if you're holding cake and you're looking at the cake 6-month candle and it's got this engulfing, bearish engulfing candle, you know it's about to go down. And we already know that if Bitcoin goes down, everything is going to go down. So just be watching Bitcoin, see what it does. Got about a day, a little less than a day. Go over here to BNB. Go into my tools. Oh no. So what we have here is the DCA power tool that is overlaying the candles right now. This is an EMA ribbon. It's comprised of 10 EMAs. Basically, when price action is under the EMA ribbon acts as resistance. When the price action is trading above the EMA ribbon, it is acting as support. It does print triangles. It's got different triangles. It's got dots. These are buy and sells. The triangles, what the green or what the blue and the red triangles mean. Sorry, it's supposed to be red, but we did it in DCA colors. So this is actually orange, and this is green. But what this is letting you know the money flow index wave color change. So when the wave is green and it changes from green to red, it prints a red triangle. When it goes from red to green, it prints a green triangle. This is what smart money is doing. I call this a smart money indicator. That's what that's telling you. So BNB, it's down here, same market structure still. It has not really broke its market structure. It kind of did right here. I was calling it broke, but we only closed 1 day down there. So very tough to say because we are back up in market structure. This whole thing is market structure, guys. When looking at market structure, it's very important to know exactly what you're looking at. So when we break this pattern, this structure, right, that's big. That's big. This whole thing is then resistance if we break down below this. So as of right now, we're still back up inside of it, which is good for BNB. Then you can kind of go up your levels. 285 is like the next significant area of resistance. Starts around 260. So, you know, it's probably going to fight, but if we do get a nice little bounce, be looking for that 260, 270 area on BNB. If we break below this area, and we drop, remember that wee little bit of support that you've seen on the Bitcoin and Ethereum charts right here. This is probably where we're going to stop again for maybe a second or two, a day, who knows how long. Right around the, starts at 146 down to 121. So, you know, it might bounce around for a second, then down to the next major, which would be crazy, all the way down, back down into the 40s. I remember buying BNB when it was like $3, right? I remember trading it back when it was $2-3, and then watching it go to, you know, $500-600. So it, you know, it's been crazy crypto journey for sure. good old Ethereum Classic. We was talking about this. Bear flag, showed this in Discord, said, hey, you know, we got this bear flag pattern. Sure as shit, she broke down to the bottom. I wish I was actively trading this. I was when I was looking at this pattern. We was actually up here by this 21 moving average. We were above it, so I kind of had to sit on my hands a little bit. There was no clear confirmation on which way this thing was going. All I had really was the bear flag and then resistance. So I was kind of thinking it might have popped up here to like that $19.45 range, and then I was going to nail my short. That's when I was going to take my entry. But we didn't make it. We made it to the top of the pattern. I drew in and then broke down. So momentum is starting to bleed out on Ethereum too. It's starting to get onto the downside. Ethereum Classic. I've been mining Ethereum Classic for a very long time, like a year and a half now. So not a very long time, but a long time for me. I just started mining it and haven't stopped. Is there anything you guys want me to take a look at? Any new up and coming good coins out there we should be aware of? Cake, dang, back down to $3. Hitting that 21-day moving average, acting as resistance, pretty tough resistance. This is why I have you guys pay attention to these moving averages. 9 times out of 10, they respect them. So you could have leverage traded shorts all through here. You could have taken shorts all through here, several different times on Cake. What sucks about Pancake Swap in the multi coin asset where you can be holding whatever and trade whatever. So right now I am holding Cake and trading other things. So while I'm winning on my trades, my asset's still going down because I'm holding Cake. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to grab some USDT on Pancake Swap and then use that for the multi-asset. So that way I'm mitigating my risk and not having to worry about Cake losing value. Different when you're trading Bitcoin versus other assets, because obviously you should always want to be holding Bitcoin and trading anything, any shitcoin for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin pairs is a whole different story. Whole different story. Yeah, look, you can put images now on TradingView. Hoping to see a bounce back up on Cake, at least to $3.90, $4 would be good. No resistance really until up there. $4.18. So I'm gonna actually be watching Cake because it's in like a price discovery zone. It's never really been this low, right? I remember buying thousands and thousands of Cake on Binance when it first came out, on the OG Binance, and I just had a feeling that Cake was gonna be something. It was gonna do good, and definitely sold. I held for 6-7 months and it didn't do anything. I got discouraged, I got impatient, and I sold. And then the next thing you know, Pancake Swap and Uniswap were like the next biggest things. So stupid. Went all the way to like $25, $26, I think. But I'm going to be watching this trend. We're going to see what's going to happen here. I expect that we're going to get a move to the upside soon. I think we'll bounce up and get above that 21. We're going to at least test that area of $4 again. I'll probably reject there. But this is one of those setups where that's a decent amount of money you can make off a leverage long position. Right? You're saying how? It's only $1 move. Well, if you're using leverage, you can capitalize on more money. So for every, like, let's say you go 20x, right? For every 1% that the asset goes in favor of your trade, you gain 20%. So if it moves 2%, you got 40%. If it moves 3%, you got 60% profit. but it does that same thing if it goes down. So if you go 20x leverage and it goes 1% against your trade, now you're down 20%. It goes 2% down, now you're down 40. It goes 3% down, now you're down 60. So that's why, you know, leverage trading is a lot more riskier. That's why you definitely got to know what you're doing, have a plan, have everything set up, and be doing the right shit at the right time. Not willy-nilly jumping in and buying stuff at the complete wrong time and the trade goes in the complete opposite direction. Significant areas, guys. Support and resistance is the most important. And then candles. If all you have to learn is support and resistance and candles, you should be able to formulate a pretty good trading plan. Oh, my chart settings are way different. See how my squares are way darker on one to the other? Unless it's my messed up eye doing that to me, I don't know. We looked at this one last week. It's looking like it's hitting right off of that support way back from 2019. Probably going to go down to 0.014, I'd imagine. And it broke its market structure back here. So this is a good example of market structure being broken. Whoops. That was the structure. This was the broken part. What up, Gundy? No, you didn't. No, you did not. Litecoin is has been decoupled from what Bitcoin and Ethereum's doing for quite a while. Their chart hardly ever looks the same like a Bitcoin and Ethereum chart, even though Litecoin's supposed to be Bitcoin's silver or whatever the hell you want to say. But Litecoin, it is on top of its 21-day moving average. It's trading right around $52.73. It popped all the way up to its 50 the other day at $61, right around there. No, my bad. I know it broke 60. It was like $60.53. Why did it stop there? Two reasons, guys. The 50-day moving average is acting as resistance because price action is trading under it, so we know it's resistance. We know that. And then we had this significant area of resistance right to the left of the chart. So to map that out and draw it out for you, boom. Old support becomes new resistance. So this is old support, new resistance, and it lines up. So if you can learn how to just spot this and read this, you know where you're buying and selling. What up, John Germain? You're looking at an empty new crypto home. We got 22 hours left for this daily candle. So what's interesting is in 22 hours and 14 minutes daily, monthly, and 6-month candle close on every asset across the board. Very important time right now, very important things going on. Definitely should be paying attention in this next day, you guys. Mark my words, we're going to see some movement in the markets for sure. Litecoin, like to see a close above current price right now. As long as it closes above $52, it has a chance to pop back up there again to that $60 range. Wish I would have caught that. If it pops back up to $60, taking a short. I think it's going to take quite a few times to break through this area of resistance. And I'm sure if we drug that box all the way across this chart, we would find even more over here. Yeah, look at that. So we got all kinds of stuff going on in this chart. That is a very significant area on Litecoin. Litecoin's very, very well known for the the layers of support and resistance. Like I said, completely different from Ethereum and Bitcoin. Normally what you're doing with Bitcoin you can do with Ethereum. So yeah, Nem says it's a 12-hour drive from his regular home. Sell your Litecoin at $60, Gundy, and buy back again at 40 or 50. I wonder if this is the new Luna still. I think so. Oh no, this is the old Luna. Yep, old Luna. $2.48, there's no way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'm holding millions of them. No way. Yeah, that'd be pretty badass. Alright guys, I'm about to jump off of here. My eyeball is watering like super bad. My nose keeps running. But if there's anything you want me to chart right now is the time to say it. If not, I'm gonna jump off here. Luna C, that's the ticker. Let me look at that. Luna. Dang, look at that, Mikkel. Am I looking at the right thing? Oh man. I'm holding millions of this one. Luna Classic, right? The one that was $2 and something, that was the one we got airdropped. Not a problem, Gundy. That's what I'm here, brother. I hope everybody learns stuff, has a better idea of how charts work. It's all there in the charts. It's all there. I should probably go look at the account though. I got all that crap in because they both went up. Which still shitty, this whole deal, because they've never, like, I haven't heard anything else about what they were going to do to make it right for the airdrop. Right? Because we all got screwed. Then it sucks for the people who are on DeFi. But then again, that's, you know, that's the risk you take when you're doing everything through DeFi. I suspect that we won't get nothing else back, but who knows? Could be wrong. But alright, everybody, you guys have a good night. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Keep stacking them sats. Hit me up in the Discord if you need any help looking at anything, thinking about buying, selling. I'll definitely look at the chart for you, give you my opinion, and let you go from there. Join the DCA Patreon group if you're interested again in trading. Get you set up with a sweet trading plan, get you some sweet tools, all the good stuff. And for cheap too, $25 a month is pretty cheap for all the good stuff you get in there. So, alright, you guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you all later.